had a look at the Impulse Dual under the microscope and I cleaned the crap out of it. So I'm going to see if this changes the situation, because it might, because we're talking 0.01 millimeter kind of stuff here. So it might change the situation. So it's nice and clean right now. And we're just going to rotate this around and see if it's made a difference. Come on, pocket watch. Let me see. I gotta get that thing into the right hole. Oh, there we go. Alright, there you go. Look at that. So the problem was dirt on the Impulse Dual. And this is what you call success. This is going to be the world's shortest video. So what happened there was that I did the installation. The Impulse Dual was in there nicely. Everything was good. And I had a close look at the whole situation. And the Impulse Dual was, in fact, had a little piece of shellac on it, left over from the liquid shellacking. And I didn't see it. And it was jamming up in the mouth of the pallet fork. So this looks like it has solved the problem, and we'll let this run for a while. Then we'll check the beat error and we'll check the amplitude, and we'll just let this run though, because I think it just needs to have some running time. We'll put the screw back in here, and I will make the world's fastest video for this. Okay, I don't need to explain too much more, but Jesus, I love when this thing makes this sound. I think I had some other folks that are subscribing to my videos that also love the sound of a nice pocket watch ticking away. It's so nice. It's just such a nice feeling and such a nice sound. So this one now is done. I'm going to move this over, the regulating arm over a bit. Just put it in the center. That'll improve the amplitude a bit probably, because I'm kind of tightening it up a bit, I think. And I still might have to demagnetize this watch. Let's have a little look. Now if you look at the magnet on top, there's ever so slight movement there. It's not significant, but it is there, so I may have to run this through the demagnetizer to make sure there are no issues with this from a magnetic field perspective. And more good news is it also runs nicely upside down. I'm not getting a great amplitude, like an incredible amplitude, but it's probably good enough. This watch is very, very old. I decided not to change the mainspring because the existing mainspring had plenty of strength on it. I might put a little bit of oil on the top here, because maybe it has been removed from the work that was done. So I'm going to just oil that. I recall re-oiling it as I disassembled it. So we'll do that. I'm upside down, as you can see. So that's face up, so it's running nicely face up. And what I'm going to do is I'll oil it. I'll put the back on. That's back twice. I'll put the back on, and I'll let it run overnight. Just let it work itself in, and then we'll test it tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Again, another video, and let me do some shout outs. All right, here are my shout outs. So I'd first of all like to give a shout out to Sonny. Great guy. Provided me with plenty of great recommendations over the years. Sonny Morehouse, a really big shout out to him. Jerome Vernon. So Jerome Vernon is an excellent individual. So I'm trying to look at my emails here. So Jerome Vernon has provided me with an 1883 watch movement for use in another watch I'm working on. So he's an electrical engineer like I am, and has worked in all kinds of stuff over the years, microcircuits of all type, and he's a software programmer. I hear from Sonny and from Jerome himself that he runs a magnificent watch page. So he's a watchmaker galore and has been doing watchmaking for many, many years. So I'll do a better shout out for Jerome. Very nice of him to mail me that scrap movement so I could steal a pallet fork from it and finish off a watch. So he's sending it all the way up from the US to Canada. So great guy. Fellow nerd like myself. and he just sent me some pictures of piezoelectric self-energizing detectors. Oh my God, if that's not nerdy Jerome, nothing is. So great guy. I've just kind of met him, and so far the interaction is excellent. So then I've got Colonel Raymond Keller, who always comments, seems like a very nice guy as well, who enjoys my videos. Again, nice person, and provides me with plenty of information. Mike Murdoch also commented recently, very helpful video. Thank you very much, Mike. I'm just going down the list of people. So there's a gentleman called Mercurial, Mercurial. So it's probably Mercurial L. Anyway, I spelt it out, so thank you very much. He's a pretty cool guy, and he was all involved in my denatured alcohol problem. I think he's a professional watchmaker providing comments, and that is really, really a good thing. So a guy named George Higdon commented and said, "Wow, JD, I was holding my breath. Holding my breath." That's when I was trying to do the shellac under the microscope. So I was holding my breath too, my friend. A guy named Vimx5, VIMX5, also commented. He likes my videos, enjoys them. Thanks, Vimx5. Chronobest comments a lot. So this is a good guy. He does a lot of commenting and a lot of suggestions, and he seems to know his stuff. He likes what I do, which is great. Paul Breeden writes me a lot. Paul Breeden seems like he is a guy that knows his stuff as well as probably a watchmaker. Thank you, Paul, for all the comments. I really, really appreciate it. They all tried to help me with this denatured alcohol problem. Fergus Cosgrave is another gentleman who's helped me again. He asked what type of microscope I was using. I believe I answered you, Fergus. So it's like a DSX or DSL, or what's it called? It's a DSZ Corton, Corton microscope. DSZ 70 Corton microscope. So there you go. So I've said it out loud. Let me see. Anybody else that I want to bring into this discussion? So there's a few other guys. There's George Ulrich, who likes my close-ups and likes my videos as well. Thank you very much, George. I'm trying to find the ones where the guys are commenting a lot. Bob Bipper, I just like the name, right? He loves the sound of a watch a-ticking. So there you go. He loves the sound of a watch a-ticking. So there, Clark Lindquist has commented on my channel as well. Clark, thank you very much. There are some standard guys I've talked about before. Let me see. I'm just going down my list here really quickly so I don't miss anyone. Scott Meeker. I just get so many comments. I really, really enjoy them. So thanks for watching my channel. Wavehog 69. What is the name of that album? That was my comment on a guitar player, so that doesn't count. Wavehog. Fergus, Sonny, where am I? I got to get some old David Russell. So he loves moonshine, is typically corn-based, he says. So smarten up, Richard. Get your stuff straightened up properly and stop saying stuff. George Ulrich, I mentioned him already, and Paul Breeden, some pretty guys who pretty much comment every time, which I really enjoy, by the way. I love the comments. I love the humor. And when I say, thingamajobby doohickey, I think that was my dad's saying, by the way. So there's a... I'm looking for one of the guys from New York from a long time ago. Sonny Morehouse. I've said, Sonny, thank you again. The Watch Whisperer. So the Watch Whisperer... every now and then he comments, Watch Whisper it's called. He said, fantastic, JD. So he was watching my slideshow on making a jewel setting. So I'm going to be presenting that live for an hour tomorrow with the Ottawa Watch and Clock and Watch Collectors Society. They've asked me to give a 1-hour presentation, so I'm going to bring a lot of stuff for that. And then there's Bubba Smith. So every now and then I get a Bubba Smith comment, but I think he comments on all kinds of stuff. So, so I'm just shooting my way down here to see if there's any other ones that watch me a lot. George Higdon has watched me. Stupid question. So he starts asking, why can't you get liquid shellac, buddy? a guy named Ammar, A-M-M-A-R. It's not the magician Ammar. It's a different individual, I guess. Blue Sky, thanks a lot for commenting. I'm going right down to the depths of comments, so I'm trying to remember the gentleman from New York. So where am I at? Where am I at? I got to look for other watch comments. Paul, Marcel, so Sonny Morehouse. So let me see if I can get some other guys in here for a big fat thank you. I'm going to go to my emails and see if I can get a big fat... Oh, there's the guy. So Ed Horn. So Ed Horn is the guy who caused me to fix the first Franken watch and make my first raised jewel setting. So a big shout out to Ed Horn. He's been watching my channel for many years, and he's actually a pretty good watchmaker, I believe. So Adam DiPietro, I know another Joey DiPietro, Tuto's Joey. Did you whack my brother? I didn't whack your brother. So that's Tuto's. Len Spalding, he's over the years, he's made some comments, so thanks a lot, Len, for tuning into my channel. Am I almost done? Well, I got a couple of guys. So Chris Spinner, thanks for watching. I really enjoyed the video with Chris and the gang. That was a little while ago, that video. So I'm just going to keep babbling while I open my emails. So babble, 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 babble. Oh, I think my wife is calling. So let me just pause for a second. There's also Watch with Mike. So thanks a lot, Mike, for watching my channels, and I really had a good time with the interview. We'll have to do that again. That's Watch with Mike. Then there's Mr. Irish, I'll say. Mr. Irish, and this is his watch that I've just got running again. So have a look at it. It's running. Also a shout out to Dayton Taylor, who's in Switzerland. So he's a watchmaker as well, and you can look him up probably. And he's got the channel called I Shoot Watches. So check out his channel when you get the time. And one more, last but not least, is a gentleman called Patrick, Patryk. I don't believe he's got any channels, but he's a he's enthusiastic watchmaker as well, and he's got probably all the tools I have. So thanks a lot for tuning in, Patrick, and we'll do another video very soon. And that's it. So JD again, thanks for watching my channel, and I will catch you on the flip-flop. And late breaking news is that there's grandchildren coming any minute now, so hide the stuff that you don't want broken. Hide it. Hide it.